The moment Anna walked into the dusty hallway of her small-town high school, whispers began. Her worn-out boots tapped against the floor, her braids swayed on her back, and the faint outline of a tattoo on her arm caught everyone's eyes. It wasn't flashy or rebellious, it was a delicate sunflower inked on her skin, a tribute to her late mother who had passed away just a year earlier. But to the cruel eyes of some classmates, it was nothing but an excuse to laugh. "Look at her," one boy snickered loud enough for others to hear. "A farm girl with a tattoo. Thinks she's tough now." His friends laughed, pointing at Anna like she was a spectacle. She swallowed the lump in her throat and kept walking. Anna wasn't new to being teased. She lived on a farm outside town, where mornings started before sunrise and nights ended with sore hands from milking cows and feeding chickens. Her clothes often smelled faintly of hay, and she never had the money for the latest sneakers or makeup trends. But the tattoo, oh, that sunflower, was something deeply sacred to her. It wasn't about fashion, it was about survival. When her mom was sick, sunflowers were the only thing that made her smile. Anna had worked double shifts at the diner to save up for the tattoo, just to carry a piece of her mom with her every day. She thought people might understand. But instead, they mocked her. The days grew heavier. In the cafeteria, whispers floated behind her back. In the locker room, someone even sneered, "Bet she traded a goat for that tattoo." Laughter erupted, and Anna's face burned red. She wanted to shout, to defend her mother's memory, but the words stayed trapped in her chest. At night, Anna sat on the porch, staring at the endless fields, questioning herself. What's a farm girl gonna do? She couldn't hide the tattoo, but she couldn't keep letting them hurt her, either. Her father, noticing her silence, finally asked one evening, "Anna, what's weighing you down?" Tears spilled as she told him everything. Instead of anger, he gave her a gentle smile. "You know what your mama used to say. A sunflower doesn't care if weeds laugh at it. It just keeps reaching for the sun. You've got that strength, too." The next day at school, Anna walked with her head a little higher. When the same group of bullies mocked her again in the gym, something inside her shifted. Instead of walking away, she stood her ground. "You can laugh all you want," she said firmly, her voice trembling but clear. "This tattoo isn't about looking cool. It's about my mom, the strongest woman I ever knew. If you think that's funny, that says more about you than it does about me." The room fell silent. Some kids looked away, ashamed. The leader of the group opened his mouth to reply, but before he could, a girl from the back spoke up. "Her mom helped mine during the harvest last year. She was a good woman." Others nodded, remembering small acts of kindness Anna's family had given the community. Suddenly, the bullies looked smaller, their cruelty exposed for what it really was. From that day forward, things began to change. Anna still heard whispers, but she also began hearing words of support. Classmates who never spoke to her before sat beside her at lunch. A few even confessed they admired her courage. The tattoo that once made her a target became a symbol of resilience. Months later, at graduation, Anna wore her sunflower proudly. She had decided to pursue agricultural studies, determined to keep her family farm thriving and honor her mother's legacy. The same kids who mocked her were now the ones clapping for her as she walked across the stage. And the bullies, they never forgot the day the farm girl stood tall with nothing but her truth. They had mocked her tattoo, but in the end, they regretted it instantly, because they realized she had something they lacked: courage, love, and a story worth carrying. So, what's a farm girl gonna do? She's gonna rise. She's gonna fight through pain with dignity. She's gonna turn her scars into strength. And no amount of mockery can dim the light of someone who carries the sun in their heart.